What's up, Jeahbaes? It's me, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here and not yet a Jeahbae, hi, my name is Vikeejeah, and this is the channel for luxury beauty, where we chit chat and all that about all things makeup in the bougie world. Today, we are talking about Natasha Denona's Chromium liquid eyeshadows, y'all. I got all 5. Let's go ahead and give a round of applause for the hubby. For supporting the channel. Let's give it up for him. All right. I have all 5 of the Chromium liquid eyeshadows. I am going to swatch all 5 for you, and I am wearing 2 of the 5 on my eyes today. I'm madly in love, you guys. These are so dope. Let's talk about them. Let's get into them. But before we do, make sure you've hit that red subscriber button so it turns from red to gray, and that makes you a Jeahbae, because Jeahbaes are the best baes in YouTube, because they're my baes who tune in whenever I upload to chit chat and all that, both live and pre-recorded. Per your request, we are doing a recorded review and demo of these liquid eyeshadows. Y'all, Natasha, she tried it. She tried it. Natasha hit us with the IG post of the liquid shadow that is a dupe for Sextraterrestrial. And I do not believe that that was unintentional. Like, I just, we see you, girl. We see what you did there. It was a cute way to bring attention to this launch. And I can't even front. Like, I thought it was just going to be that one. And I was like, really, girl? Come on, Natasha. But then she hit us with 5, and I was like, oh, okay, I see what you're doing. Little multi-chrome liquid shadow action. This is cute. Okay, let me find out. And at first, I wasn't sure that I wanted to pick up all 5. I honestly didn't know which one I wanted to even try. But now, I actually really love all 5 of these. Genuinely love all 5, and I love the way they perform. Let's get into some swatcheroos. First up is Bane. Bane is giving you, well, here's the packaging. So it gives you the shift that is on the packaging, and this is also on the component. So it's primarily, a fiery kind of red. It shifts into gold and a little bit of green every which way that you turn it, depending on the way that you turn it. And so I'm just going to go ahead and show you guys what the component looks like, because I am currently swatching it in the side-by-side B-roll. And here they are. They're very tiny. These are super small. Can you see how much it is on here? Yes, you've got 2.5 milliliters or 0.08 fluid ounces. It is a very small amount, but I will say a little bit goes a long way. They're about $28 each. And I feel like, you're paying for Natasha's name, but you're also paying for the trichrome technology. It's super dope. And you'll never have to wonder what the shift is going to be, because the lid will also show you what you're going to get when you put it on your eyes. I feel like since liquid shadow tends to dry out, for example, the Stila liquid shadows, I barely got to use even half of it before it dried out on me and I had to throw it out. So I feel like even if you are getting more product, you're not going to use a triochrome every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is not, you're like, oh, heading into the office Monday through Friday, let me throw on a little, Shazam. I don't know that we do that. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like this size actually makes sense for not wasting product. So, there's that. You decide for yourself whether or not it's worth it to you. The next shade that I'm going to swatch for you guys is Infra Nude. I don't know about this name. I'm sorry, but this name is like the least roll off your tongue-ish, if you will. But whatever, the color is really, really pretty. You've got a nude base, but it's also kind of the most subtle. If you want to call a multi-chrome subtle. You got a nude, you got a gold, you have a little hint of pink in there as well. You have a little hint of green. I even see some blue as I'm looking at it in here, but you have to turn a very specific way to see the blue. Most of what you're going to see is that kind of nudish pink hue. You're going to see a little bit of the gold, and you're going to see the green. So very pretty. Look at the cap, you guys. Oh, I love it. I really love it so much. This is a really pretty one. I feel like if there's any of these are everyday, it's definitely this one. Similar applicator to the Stila liquid shadows. You know, you get a little paddle applicator, and it makes precision application pretty decent. You know, you can get a cute little cut crease with it, and just kind of stripe it as I'm doing in the side-by-side B-roll. You can see that I'm just swiping, and then that's really all you need. And then you just go in either with your finger or with a brush to blend it out. If you are going to use if you're going to use your fingers, don't overdo it. Like, just sweep and then tap where you need it and stop. Don't overdo it, because then it'll start to look patchy, and it dries really fast. That's the other thing. So you don't want to overwork it. Put it where you need it to go, spread it where you need it to spread, and then stop. So, you know, just keep that in mind. I love that I don't have a single crease. Like, I took for blending out the edges, I took a very tiny amount and just dotted it on my hand, and then took a fluffy brush and stippled it around the edges. Next shade, Scarab. Scarab is probably going to be the most popular shade of all of these. If you're not familiar with a scarab, the actual thing, it's a beetle. It's a beetle, and their exoskeleton has this really gorgeous reflective sort of iridescence. Almost looks like when you're looking into a puddle of oil and you see that like rainbow. So this is a gorgeous, gorgeous shade. It has blue, it has green, it has two types of green. That's what I noticed. A more yellow leaning green, and then a very in your face, vibrant green. Now it depends on which direction you lean, either forward or back, but you can see it and it will blind you. It is so gorgeous. So I think just that in itself is reason enough to purchase Scarab. If you're gonna purchase any of these, Nude, Infranude, and Scarab, god damn. Infranude and Scarab are going to be the best ones for the you know, day and night kind of impact, I guess. Again, these aren't like really everydays. These are for showing out. Next up is the one that Scarab is on my inner corner. Forgot to tell you guys that. Scarab's on the inner corner, and then on the main lid, you guys, Dragonfly. Now, I'm a big fan of Dragonflies. I actually really love them, and so that's why this one, you know, was my choice for showing off in the final look here. And so Dragonfly is giving you orange. It's giving you pink, of course, as you can see. And you're also getting a bit of green. I would have to turn quite a bit for you guys to see it. But it gives you green, pink, orange. I love this one. Like, I really, really love this one. Because those are like kind of my favorite colors. You know, if I have favorite colors, this one has all of my favorite colors in the different shifts. So Dragonfly, as you can see, super beautiful, and it really does remind me of a dragonfly. Lastly, we have the shade that is comparable to Pat McGrath's Sextraterrestrial, and that is Ultraviolet. Ultraviolet is purple primarily. You have green and blue in this shade. You also have a little bit of pink as well. If you compare, which I will do in this clip right here, if you compare Sextraterrestrial, which is a powder formula, to Ultraviolet, a liquid formula, you get more of a metallic finish with the liquid shadow, of course, but you get pretty much the same effect. So if you are somebody who really loves Sextraterrestrial, but you don't want to spend $125 on the Mothership palette, you can spend $28 on Ultraviolet and get the same effect. Just throwing it out there, something to consider. Since I have both, or if you do have both, you can use Sextraterrestrial to transition or blend, and then for more impact on your main lid, put Ultraviolet on top. Holy balls. Holy balls. So that's all 5, and I'm just going to take a second to give you some footage of me applying the Dragonfly shade, and I'm using the Safari palette to blend it all together. Now, I did watch Morgan Turner, and she also used the Safari palette, but she used Scarab. So she's going to use totally different colors than what I used. I concentrated on the center bottom 3 shades in the Safari palette, which are Amhara, I believe, Masai, and Voodoo. And those 3 I just used the lightest for my main transition and blending out the outer edges of my shadows. I used Masai as the primary transition, so that's the one you see the most. And then to deepen, I used Voodoo. And that was it. I just threw on some iconic lights for the lashes. And this lip, y'all, come on, mother. This lip is Pat McGrath's Bella Amore from the new Divinals. So all of the rest of what is on my face, of course, will be in the description box for you guys. I will link you to where all 3 places where you can purchase the chromium liquid shadows. And that would be Natasha's website, Sephora, and Beautylish. So wherever you like to get your products from, go right ahead and do so. A couple of those links will be affiliates. I get a small commission if you purchase through those links. But if you would prefer not to, I believe Natasha's website is not affiliate related. So you can go ahead and check that out. Get your purchase on. It's all good either way. I appreciate you for watching. Definitely like this video. If you like this video, comment in the comment section which shades you're most interested in, or if you're planning to get all of them like I did. So thanks again for watching, you guys. Stay tuned for some more videos this week, including a live on Wednesday, and I will see you next time. Bye.